Okay guys, here we speak about the bad boy archetype. An archetype that you will not see much in nowadays anymore, and I will say most people will not understand it right. Because we don't see nowadays this role model in modern movies and modern cultures, as well not very popular in social media. I don't know if some guys of you saw the movie Dangerous Minds in 1995 with Michelle Pfeiffer. In this movie, it's about a teacher that comes in the school where in more poverty areas of a city in the US, and the class is completely chaotic, and we have there the alpha of the school class named Emilio, that is this guy here. And fun fact, during the movie the actor played a high schooler and he looked almost 30, and that's because he was almost 30 in this movie. So he was almost in the same age like Michelle Pfeiffer, who is playing the teacher of the class. A fun fact. R.I.P. This actor died right after this movie, so we don't want to make too much jokes about him. And here the next one we have Jack Steller. This is Charlie Hunnam playing an outlaw biker, later a president of the outlaw club that belongs to his father, and a long story, but he will be then the president. And when he becomes the president, he has a different hairstyle. Before that, I think they want to make him appear like he's younger in the movie, so he has a different hairstyle in the first seasons of this series. And later on, when he becomes the leader, he will have more a slick back appearance, but this is not so important for the analyze as a bad boy. It's more about to show you that you can rock this style as well with blonde hair, if you want. And on the right side, we have the example when you're very, very young. Here we have Johnny Depp in Cry Baby. We will go after that in the next step on which age this applies. And here we have good examples. Johnny Depp looks here like almost 18 years old. So that's like the age where you can start rocking this archetype. Jack Steller here like beginning of the 30s, middle 30s, and left the guy from Dangerous Minds. Wade Dominguez is his name, I believe. He should look like mid-20s in this picture, I would say. So the age gap will be from 18 to 30. Let's go to the next step. So, about which age are we speaking here? Remember, of course, there can be exceptions, but in general, I could say the golden range is from 18 to max 30 years old. Why? Firstly, we have here why not under 18 years old. So when you're in the mid-teens or beginning of your teenager years, it will have a try hard child energy. And the problem is, this look you cannot rock with a buzz cut. It's a different look. With a buzz cut and a beard, you will more have like an outlaw appearance that is not exactly like the bad boy. Because in the word bad boy, we have the word boy included. So this appearance has the effect that you have still like a youthful look, besides your more harder appearance. And to mix that, you have a youthful look, of course, in the teenies, but the masculine side is missing here. So you just look like a boy that was gifted a leather jacket from his parents, and this will not work for this look. Good. That's why not under 18. So on the other side of the spectrum, we have why maximum 30. The problem is, over 30, almost all times, you will have some wrinkles, your hairline is receding, and your skin will not have the youthful look that you need for the bad boy archetype. So you will look like an old cell that wants to look still young and a bit rebellious and wants to hold on the old times with his boys when he was driving motorcycles or something like that. So I advise you, over 30, leave it. As well, you will be more in professional fields in your life. You will in workplaces, sometimes in the office, and it will look a bit weird when you have longer hair with a leather jacket and you try to look cool or stronger or more rebellious than you are. Yes, and again, balding, as I told you, with balding or very short hair, this look is off and you're not anymore in the bad boy archetype, if you understand. Good, we go to the essentials, what makes this bad boy archetype look in the right place. We go firstly to hair. So remember, this archetype needs medium long hair. Not long hair and not short hair. And the most important feature here, not too clean. Why? If you have it too clean, you will go in the finance bro or professional archetype, more like Patrick Bateman or Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne, or Gordon Gekko in Wall Street. Michael Douglas was playing him. If it's too slicked back, too clean, you will look too professional, and this like I don't care energy that this look needs a bit goes off and you will lose it. When we speak about the hair color, the most optimal is dark hair. Dark hair, textured, a bit messy, maybe a bit wavy, a bit easy styled, not too hard slick back, not too straight curtains so you don't look too nice and too much of a nice guy. You need to be in this middle. But when we look here at Charlie Hunnam, you can definitely go for this look with blonde hair. But here again, you see it is slick back, but still it has like a rugged appearance, and the beard, and as well, of course, his expression helps here a lot in this case. I give here now a very bad example to not rock this look. We have here the thing is, you don't want to look like Paul Allen, like just the Wall Street long hair from the 80s, just slicked back with clean shaven. This look will not give the bad boy energy, it gives them the different energy, the professional energy. Just remember that. Now we become about facial hair. The rule of thumb here is, if you have a wide jaw and the jaw is chiseled, I don't go here like too deep in the details of body fat and frame. I think you should know that you need some sort of frame. You need as well a chiseled face. You cannot have a mush face. You cannot have that. If you have a wide jaw, go clean shaven, because the wide jaw gives a rugged appearance. It gives a good contrast to the longer hair, so you have more the harder side and as well the softer side, the youthful vibe. So you can go full clean shaven in this look. It will look good, very good. Just take care of your skin so it looks good. If you have a very narrow jaw, you see here like our friend Paul Allen. And of course, I don't want to speak about the glasses. The glasses have to go. The glasses have to go. Absolutely. You cannot wear glasses with this bad boy archetype. Forget it. Just not think about that. You need, with this facial shape, you need some stubble. If your facial shape is very soft, more maybe on the heavier side, on 4 millimeters, but keep in mind, not too long. You don't want to look like a lumberjack, then you fade away from this archetype. Then you're not anymore in the spectrum of the bad boy archetype. And here, what you have to understand, the beard or no beard and the white jaw and clean shaven, the job of your face in this archetype is to balance the youthful longer hair that you have, and as well your more youthful looking face. That's the most important thing here. You need the balance. A very important part is clothing. and a bit as well the pity here, because you don't have much choice. The bad boy archetype, in this way, you cannot wear corporate clothing like suits with ties or a suit, a colorful suit. You can, if you have a colorful suit and stubble and medium long hair, you will go in Don Johnson vibe, Miami Vice, which is a very cool style, but it's not this archetype that you want to go look for. Color are very minimal. This here is a very good example what type of color will work the best on this look. Yes, this guy doesn't have the hair, but it's the best example what I have here to show you the color combination, the type of leather jacket and the jeans. Very important here, you need jeans or denim. I don't know where you live, in every part of the world you say denim, jeans. You know what I get on which type pants you need here. And the leather jacket, very important. Here I have a small detail for you. You need to choose the leather jacket and give you a bit of a view tape shaper. If you buy leather jacket that have the straight cut here, you will not have the view shape, and you will go more in the business archetype, and you lose the bad boy archetype. And as well a black t-shirt, and of course you can wear a white t-shirt. This looks very good if you have a prominent chest. If your prominent chest looks out of your t-shirt a bit and the leather jacket hugs your frame, it looks perfect. The frame here is very important, of course. You cannot be a Twinkie, you need to have wide shoulders and narrow waist. I don't go too deep here. Optional, you can wear a black hoodie, but as well you need a good frame. Black hoodie maybe, but really this archetype doesn't give you much room to look much different. The archetype lives from the leather jacket and the dark colors. Maybe you can rock a dark red leather jacket, but the leather jacket has to be very rugged and not very soft. This is very important. Last but not least, we go here into the appeal. Remember, because you are trying or you going for the more youthful look, you will more be on the spectrum of younger girls. This look will be hard in business settings. It will give a weird vibe when you go in office like that. If you want to rock it and still be in a corporate environment, you need maybe to transition with your haircut into more the Bruce Wayne, Patrick Bateman style during the day, and then in the evening you can mess up your hair a bit and wear different clothes, and you can transition it if you want. But this archetype, exactly with this clothing, you cannot have this in business setting. It will not look good. As well, have too messy hair in business setting. They don't like it. They don't like it. Very dangerous. It can look very fast. Try hard. That is mostly the problem when you're very young. Here we have really the limit here, Johnny Depp. It's because it's Johnny Depp and it's a nice movie, but nowadays I would not advocate you to go for this look if you have this youthful appearance. You look not like a boy, you look too soft. It will not work. But I have to say, applied right, this has a very high appeal to younger women, because it is almost the robust pretty boy. You look like a pretty boy that is a bit strong, rebellious, still youthful, has a strong frame, and because of that you give for the girls a protector energy. So you have a youthful appearance, what makes the girls really like you and sympathize with you, and some kind of approachable, a bit a soft side, like in a romantic, dark romantic trait vibe, but still a protector energy and very rebellious. You're not controllable. You don't let people tell you what you have to do. You are stubborn, but you have a youthful side, and the girls have like this fantasy that you may be mean to some guys, but to her you are very nice. And this is like the case when girls talk to each other and then say, you know, I meet this guy and he was very nice, surprisingly. He is not that mean to me. You need just to understand him a bit. And that is like what the archetype gives. It gives the girls like the feeling that they are special and they have like the connection to you, and still they cannot control you. And this is like a fantasy, especially for young girls, you have here.